If this is finding you, it could very well be for a reason. But as always, use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. I have tried to film this, I think about 8 times now. I choked on my words. And this is this is a common theme today that has come up within readings for my clients, tap-in sessions, and just overall. And it's about speaking your truth. Something doesn't want this to get out. And it is tied to a feeling of your voice being suppressed for far too long. But it can't stay that way. It has to come out. So, like I said, take what resonates, leave what does not. This doesn't really have a time frame for whenever it finds you, it finds you. However, it is July 1st. And there's a lot of things going on this month. I posted a video about it astrologically for the month of July, including Uranus moving into Gemini, which is going to catapult you into an energy of speaking your truth. So let's see what the cards have to say. This is the energy that I'm picking up on. Speaking your truth. The Hangman reversed and the 5 of Cups. So we have detachment, focusing on negative emotions. You are releasing. You may have already been purging, but this is an energy that is coming unstuck. Just like what I said in the beginning, your voice is no longer going to be able to hide behind whatever was suppressing and keeping it down. Think word vomit. Like, you are not going to be able to keep your mouth shut about the things that really trouble you, the things that bring you upset. No more getting walked all over or shrinking down your emotions that are valid, that maybe are not being heard by the people that need to hear it. It's time for you to clear that throat chakra and speak up. I just want to get a couple more. There was a big conversation today with a client of mine about unleashing your dark feminine energy and all the power that you have suppressed, including your voice. Okay? Yeah, we have the 2 of Wands. This is like being held back, but you won't be able to any longer. There is a time and a place, okay, for using your voice, using your power. However, when you've been conditioned to shrink yourself down or stay meek and be quiet, bite your tongue, hold your tongue, and it is affecting who you are as a person, and then it like festers inside of you, and it comes to a boiling point. I think about like the pot boiling over. You cannot bottle up your voice any longer, and now you are being urged, and this Uranus into Gemini situation that's happening in July is going to literally give you that final push. So if this is something you've been struggling with, now is the time to really say to hell with that. Throw that out the window. That old version of you, it's not going where you're going. And you're going to be compelled to speak on things that maybe you haven't in the past. And you have nothing to fear. Let me make that crystal clear. You have nothing to fear by speaking your truth. The people that matter won't mind, and the people that mind won't matter. So say what you need to say. That is a part of your journey. That is a part of your healing. And that is a part of you stepping into your power. Mask off in a sense of like rip the tape off. Unleash the beast. It is time for you to be seen, heard, and validated. Say what you have to say. So for some of you, this has to do with your social media presence. Maybe you've been too afraid to get in front of the camera and post and speak on things. Maybe you've kept your content light and airy and not like your true authentic self, and really put your opinions out there for fear of rejection or fear of, confirmation, but negative feedback. No, do it. Open your mouth. It is time for your voice to be heard. You matter. You're valid. And all that is done by keeping yourself silenced or allowing people's energies to keep you silenced has just created a monster. And it's time for you to release what it is that you need to say. So that's the message. If this resonated with you, let me know. You can only book with me through my site. I will never slide in your DMs. Beware of the scammer accounts. But it's time for you to speak your truth. And don't be afraid. Step into that power. Own it. You have the authority over your life. Speak your truth. Say what you mean. Get it out there. Like I said, the ones who matter won't mind, and the ones who mind don't matter. This may be the divine way of helping weed out the people that are not meant to be in your life. And if they've made you feel this way, then they shouldn't be in your life anyway. So this is your confirmation. Okay? Blessed be. Love you. Bye.